Hey, what is going on, guys? Trent's back in video, and today's video we're going to check out and review the Gokeep F5 electric scooter. So let's go ahead and open this up and check it out some more. Now I gotta say, very impressed with the packaging on this one for sure. So we got some styrofoam inside, got some bubble wrap, and of course everything was tied down as well. So gotta say that packaging, it's an A+, people. So everything is out of the box, and this is what we got left over. So you're going to see that most of the scooter is already put together. So assembly on this one, you pretty much got just 3 or 4 steps, and then you're going to be done. So assembly going to be probably around 5 to 10 minutes on this one. But got a few more things here I'll show you right quick. So we do have a user manual, got some tools, got your charger, and also got a fender that will be installed on the back as well. So the first step for assembly is you're going to raise the stem to the upright position, and then you're going to fasten the folding knob. So this is how it's going to look when it's completed. Next up, step number 3, you're going to attach the handlebar to the stem and tighten the screws. So you got 4 screws right here. So you got 2 screws at the bottom, and you also have 2 screws at the top as well. So just get those screws tightened up, and then that step is going to be completed and done. And then step number 4, which is also the last step for assembly as well. So this one is going to be the fender. So the fender will be installed here on the back tire. So actually there's 2 screws here that was already pre-installed. So pretty much what you do is you actually take those screws off, get the fender lined up, and then you're actually going to put the screws back in and get those tightened up. So you got 4 steps for assembly, and then hey, you're done before you know it, people. So for the next few minutes, I'm going to show you guys how to turn this on, and we'll show you more features here on this scooter as well. So to turn this on, you got to push that power button, and then you're going to use the NFC card to turn this on. Okay, now the screen is on. So of course up here you got your gears. We'll talk about the gears more in a minute. I'll show you how to change the gears here pretty soon. Of course you got miles per hour, and you also got your battery percentage, bottom left corner, and then the bottom right is going to be your total miles. Of course, the scooter comes with some brakes as well. So of course you got some on the left and you got some on the right as well. So this scooter does come with a headlight as well. So we'll go ahead and click on that right quick. And yeah, that light, not bad at all. So you got 2 lights here at the bottom. And then to turn this off, just push that same button again. Next up is going to be the turn signals. So here is the left turn signal here on the scooter, and you come to the back. You're going to see the turn signal there, and then over here on the right side, so there's the right turn signal. Same thing, so here on the back, you're going to see the right side being used. Now over here on the right side of the scooter, you see this little button right here. You can push down on this button, and that is how the scooter takes off. So right now the scooter is here on gear 1. So to change the gears, you just come to that power button and just click on it once. So it's on gear 2, now it's on gear 3. You push it again, it'll go back to 1. So the gears, you got 1, 2, and 3 for the scooter. Now this scooter here is a foldable scooter. So pretty much all you got to do is just kind of loosen the knob up. And then once you have that knob loosened up, so just go to the top of your handlebars, find the hook, and then just hook it into place here at the bottom. And then once that step is completed, this is how it should look here at the end. So let's get today's adventure started. So right now we're going to start here on gear number 1, and we just want to kind of ease into it today. We'll test out gear number 2 and gear number 3 here pretty soon as well. So right now we're here on gear 1 and been riding now for about 2 or 3 minutes. But yeah, it's kind of hard to see the screen. Yeah, once again, I do wish the screen was brighter, just to be honest with you. But I think it says we're going 18. I think is what it says. Yeah, we'll get in the shade here pretty soon, and I can see it better then. But yeah, I think it says 18. So yeah, 18, you know, for a scooter is not bad. And I mean, once again, you know, this is just gear 1. Some scooters on the market can only go like up to 18, 19, or 20. But even on the slowest mode with this one, already pretty close to 20. So we'll go ahead and test out gear 2 and gear 3 here pretty soon, people. We are now going to test this out on gear number 2. So let's go ahead and hop on and see how fast gear number 2 can go, people. So, okay, already over 10. We got 15. We got 20, 22, 23, 24. Got 25, and also about to go up a hill as well. 26, 27, 28. Yeah, some of this kind of bumpy as well through here. Okay. Now let's test this out on gear number 3. So gear number 3 is going to be the fastest gear here on this scooter. So let's just see how fast we can go. Yeah, gear number 1 we touched, I think it was 18 or 19. And then gear number 2, we got up to 30 and 31. So let's see how fast we can now go on gear number 3. Okay, speed limit through here is 40, by the way. Possibility we may just go over the speed limit. Let's see here. Okay, so right now already over 20. We got 22, 24, 25. We got 27, 30, 31, 32. Still right there at 32. Okay, 33. 33, still pretty fast. Still right there at 33. Okay, going up a hill right now. Okay, 32, 31, so we have went down a little bit in speed going up that hill. Okay, now we're back at 32, 33. 33 is what we're touching. So here in a few seconds, we are about to go down a pretty big hill. So this hill should pick up some pretty good speed here. So let's just see how fast we can go. So right now we got 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Look at that. 35, 36, 30. Yeah, still touching 36. But yeah, 36 down a hill. Wow, how about that, people? I will take 36 on a scooter any day. So we have now been on the road for probably around 20 minutes, and I'm gonna give you guys just kind of a quick recap or just kind of quick thoughts here on the scooter. So the max speed, or the highest we have touched so far on this one, is 36 miles per hour. And that was going down a hill, by the way. Here on flat land, averaging right there 32, 33 for the max speed. So yeah, this one here, you will go over 30 miles for sure, without a doubt. Yeah, this one here, very good speed. I gotta say, here at the bottom, lots of area at the bottom, so lots of room for your legs and feet. Some of them I've been on the past, didn't really have just a whole bunch of extra room at the bottom. But yeah, this one here, you got plenty of room. And I mean, I'm a tall guy. I'm 6'5", weigh 200 pounds, wear a size men's 12 in shoes. And I got plenty of room at the bottom for my feet and legs. So impressed with that part for sure. Something else I will go ahead and mention that I have not mentioned yet. And I do want to talk about running over the bumps right quick. So here in Mississippi, we got several areas where it's just not the best on the roads. It's just the easiest way I can explain it to you. All kind of potholes and jacked up roads, and Mississippi is not known for having good roads. So a lot of times when you run over a bump or run over a hill or something, it's kind of pretty obvious. You can tell it. You're definitely going to feel like a vibration, or you're going to feel it for sure. Some of the other ones I've been on in the past, you didn't really feel the bumps quite as much as this one. But yeah, this one here, anytime you run over a bump or run over a hill, you're definitely going to feel it for sure. So yeah, right now going 30, 36, by the way, just went down a hill. So yeah, this one here, whoo, 36. That's pretty good speed, man. But anyway, that's just kind of a couple quick thoughts from Trent, I guess you could say, in the first 20 minutes riding this scooter. Okay guys, we're gonna test out something here and just kind of see how this turns out. This may not turn out good at all, and if the video footage does not turn out good, I apologize. But to be honest with you, I actually got the camera here in one hand and trying to ride the scooter with the other hand. But yeah, the clamp on this one, it's just not big enough for the scooter. And I mean, I've rode several e-bikes, dirt bikes, trikes, and even scooters, and this is the first time ever out of all my years I've ran into this problem where the clamp is not fitting the bottom of the scooter. So I'm gonna try and hold this with one hand, try and ride with the other hand, and let's just hope and pray this video footage at least turns out to be okay. So there is a few more things I do want to mention with the scooter right quick. So the scooter actually comes in two different color options. Now the one I'm riding today is going to be their gray and green option, but also you can order the same scooter in a red and black option as well. Now the motor on this one is a 1000 watts motor. The battery for this one is a 52 volt 20 AH battery. Once again, this scooter, it is foldable. And also, one more thing I'll mention as well. So the tires on these are 11-inch tires. So that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Now, for those interested in this scooter, hey, use my discount code TBG10 for 10% off at checkout. So, hey, use that code and you can save a little bit of money. Well, people, thank you so much for watching today's video. I really appreciate it. So also, if you can, just please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Will be greatly appreciated. And also, I will post a link to the product in the comments and description as well. See you guys next video. Have a good one. I'm out.